Today might be one of the big days for Palantir. The Pentagon just dropped something massive. They finally did it. And this could push the Palantir price to new heights. Analysts are dropping their signals. One analyst leaked Palantir price for next week. A potential 100 times push might be possible. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Palantir just reminded everyone why it's the king of AI stocks. A few days ago, the price took a little dip, cooling off around the mid-80s. And for a moment, investors were holding their breath. Some even started to panic, thinking the hype was fading. But just like that, Palantir flipped the script. Today, the stock came roaring back, climbing fast and even pushing into the 90s again. The energy completely shifted. Fear turned into excitement, hesitation into confidence. The bullish momentum is real, and analysts aren't holding back either. Big signals are dropping, and the sentiment is stronger than ever. And just to add fuel to the fire, one analyst stepped in and broke down exactly what's happening on the charts. He pointed out a strong bullish engulfing pattern, showing how buyers completely took control. Not only that, but the stock just closed back above a key moving average, a big sign that momentum is shifting up again. Now there's real potential for this to keep climbing and fill that higher gap. The technicals are lining up perfectly. Everything about this chart is screaming bullish, and if this momentum keeps up, we could be in for another big run. And here's the thing. Before we dive deeper, did you know something huge just happened today? Remember all the buzz and speculation about Palantir possibly landing a deal with the Pentagon? Or even getting involved with Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency? Well, guess what? The Pentagon just dropped a massive bombshell about this. Curious about what they revealed? Don't worry, I'll break it all down later in the video. But first, another solid info has just been dropped. One analyst just pointed out that Palantir has found solid support way up in the clouds and looks primed to push even higher, potentially aiming for an all-time high. But here's the thing. While the momentum is strong, smart traders are watching carefully. If this stock holds above 85 by the end of the month, we could be looking at a serious move toward $125 in the coming weeks. The setup is there, the charts are flashing green, and if this plays out, things could get very exciting. And if that wasn't enough to fuel the hype, another analyst just broke down how Palantir's technology is straight up changing the game for companies trying to boost efficiency. One of the biggest highlights, its partnership with Parexel is making serious waves in healthcare. We're talking massive reductions in delays, better accuracy, and a way smoother decision-making process during critical trial phases. Instead of relying on slow manual methods, Palantir's Foundry and AIP are turning clinical data management into a cutting-edge AI-powered machine. This means faster approvals, quicker safety analyses, and a real impact on getting new therapies to market faster than ever before. And here's where it gets interesting. If Palantir can bring this kind of efficiency to healthcare, what's stopping it from doing the same for, say, government operations? Could this be exactly the kind of tech Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency needs? The idea isn't far-fetched, and if a deal like that ever happens, you can bet the stock would skyrocket. With all this momentum, the long-term potential here is looking stronger by the day. Investors are watching closely, and if Palantir keeps proving itself like this, the upside could be huge. Now here's the crazy part. Speaking of partnerships, the Pentagon just dropped an absolute bombshell that could send Palantir's stock flying to new heights. After all the speculation, it's finally happening. Palantir has officially teamed up with the U.S. Army for Project Convergence Capstone, a massive military initiative focused on bringing cutting-edge technology into modern warfare. And let's be real, when the Pentagon starts leaning on your tech, you know you're playing in the big leagues. This whole project is about making the military faster, smarter, and more connected. Palantir's software is at the core of it, acting as the digital backbone that links everything together. From AI-driven intelligence to real-time battlefield tracking, it's giving the Army a serious edge. Imagine soldiers, commanders, and entire units all seeing the same live updates, instantly adjusting strategies, and making rapid-fire decisions with pinpoint accuracy. That's the level of efficiency we're talking about. And it doesn't stop there. Palantir's platform is also transforming how military forces track targets, manage resources, and even execute missions in high-risk zones. It's taking battlefield coordination to an entirely new level, ensuring the Army stays ahead in the modern era of warfare. But here's where things get really interesting. With Palantir proving its worth on the military side, what does this mean for other government sectors? If its technology can streamline battlefield operations, Couldn't it also bring that same efficiency to, say, Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency? It's not a stretch to think Palantir could land an even bigger deal down the road. And if that happens, well, let's just say the stock price would be looking at a whole new level. And here's what's really exciting. One analyst also made a bold prediction about where Palantir's price could be heading. He believes this stock has the potential to explode 100 times from where it is right now. That's not just a little growth, that's life-changing. According to him, Palantir isn't just another tech company. It's on track to become the foundation of Western civilization itself, scaling at a speed no one's fully grasping yet. And if that's the case, then this stock is still in its early days. The real run? It might just be getting started. Now, let's connect the dots. With Palantir locking in major government deals, like this massive partnership with the US Army, the fundamentals are only getting stronger. This isn't hype. This is real-world adoption, proving that Palantir's tech is becoming an essential part of critical operations. When you have the Pentagon relying on your software for national defense, you know you've built something powerful. And analysts are already eyeing the next big move. Some are predicting that Palantir's price could surge even higher next week, riding the momentum of these game-changing deals. If 100 times growth is really on the table, we're talking about a future where Palantir is sitting at 900 per share. That's the kind of move that doesn't just make headlines, it creates millionaires. Think about what that means. People who invest now could see their entire financial future transform. Palantir itself is changing the AI game, but in the process, it might just change lives too. Looking at the long-term picture, it's becoming clearer by the day. Palantir is gearing up for a future that could be absolutely massive. And to really grasp just how big this could get, let's take a moment to reflect on what one of Palantir's architects recently said in a tweet. He laid it out in the simplest yet most powerful way. AI isn't just a tool, it's becoming a new labor force. He explained that with AI and Palantir, we're essentially creating a brain, one that can think, process, and execute tasks just like human workers. And here's the key part. This AI brain isn't just assisting labor, it's becoming labor itself. This is a shift unlike anything we've seen before. Now connect that to where Palantir stands today. This isn't some distant, futuristic concept. Palantir is already proving how its AI-driven platforms can revolutionize industries, from healthcare to military defense. It's securing major government contracts, integrating AI into real-world operations, and making companies run way more efficiently. This isn't just about making businesses smarter. It's about redefining how work itself gets done. And the market is starting to wake up to this reality. With Palantir's stock already gaining momentum and major analysts eyeing even bigger price targets, this could just be the beginning of something historic. If AI truly becomes the next great labor force, and Palantir remains at the center of it all, we could be looking at a company that's not just valuable, it's essential. And when a stock becomes essential, that's when things get really exciting. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you're curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.